Welcome back to Global Wheel Hub. Today we are diving deep into one of the most anticipated mid-range adventure-style machines in the lightweight touring segment, the 2026 Kymco X-Terra 350. If you're someone who loves a balance between daily usability, long-distance comfort, and just enough off-road confidence to explore beyond the city limits, this machine is going to catch your attention for a lot of reasons. The 2026 Kymco X-Terra 350 is designed as a versatile all-rounder, aiming to sit right between a commuter-friendly street bike and a light adventure tourer. Kymco has been steadily building a reputation for offering practical engineering with solid reliability, and this model continues that approach but with a more modern, aggressive, and adventure-focused identity. At first glance, the design of the Xterra 350 immediately tells you what it wants to be. The front fascia is tall and upright, featuring a sharp LED headlamp cluster that gives it a bold, almost rally-inspired personality. The windscreen is adjustable, which adds practicality for riders who spend time on highways. The fuel tank is sculpted with angular extensions that not only improve neck grip but also enhance the muscular stance of the bike. The side panels are minimal but functional, keeping the weight visually centered and giving it a clean, purposeful look. The overall ergonomics are built for comfort over long distances. You get a slightly upright seating position, wide handlebars, and a well-padded split seat that supports both rider and pillion. The seat height is expected to be around 800 to 820 millimeters, making it accessible for a wide range of riders while still offering enough ground clearance for rough terrain. The foot peg position is neutral, which helps reduce fatigue during long rides. Now moving into the heart of the machine. The 2026 Kymco X-Terra 350 is powered by a 349cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine. This engine is tuned for a balance of torque and efficiency rather than raw high-end speed. It is expected to produce around 28 to 32 horsepower and approximately 30 Nm of torque, which places it comfortably in the midweight adventure segment. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, which is exactly what you want in a bike designed for mixed usage. In city conditions, the throttle response feels controlled, making it easy to navigate traffic without constant gear changes. On open roads, the engine shows its relaxed touring nature, offering steady acceleration without stress. It's not built to be a high-revving sport machine, but rather a dependable companion for long rides. The 6-speed gearbox is tuned for usability, with gear ratios optimized for both city commuting and highway cruising. The clutch is expected to be light, possibly with assist and slipper functionality, which helps in smoother downshifts and reduces rider fatigue in stop-and-go traffic. When it comes to performance on the road, the Xterra 350 focuses more on stability and control rather than aggressive speed. The top speed is estimated around 135 to 145 km per hour, depending on load and riding conditions, but the real strength of this bike lies in its mid-range torque. It pulls confidently from lower RPMs, which makes overtaking and uphill climbs easier and more controlled. Suspension setup is one of the highlights of this motorcycle. At the front, it is expected to feature long-travel telescopic forks, tuned for absorbing potholes, rough roads, and mild off-road trails. At the rear, a monoshock setup with preload adjustability ensures that the bike remains stable even when carrying a passenger or luggage. The suspension tuning is slightly on the softer side, which is ideal for touring comfort, but still firm enough to maintain stability at higher speeds. Whether you're riding on broken city roads or smooth highways, the bike maintains composure without feeling overly stiff or too soft. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes on both ends, likely supported by dual-channel ABS as standard. The braking system is tuned for safety and predictability rather than aggressive bite. The front brake provides solid stopping power with good feedback, while the rear brake helps in maintaining balance during low-speed control and off-road situations. Now let's talk about the chassis and handling. The 2026 Xterra 350 is built on a lightweight yet strong frame designed to offer a balance between agility and stability. In city conditions, the bike feels easy to maneuver, with a turning radius that supports tight corners and traffic navigation. On highways, it remains stable even at higher speeds, with minimal vibrations reaching the rider. The wheel setup is expected to be a 19-inch front and 17-inch rear combination, which is typical for adventure-styled bikes. This setup improves stability on rough terrain while still maintaining decent road handling. The dual-purpose tires provide enough grip for light off-road conditions such as gravel, dirt roads, and uneven paths, although it is not intended for extreme off-roading. One of the strongest aspects of this bike is its fuel efficiency. The 350cc engine is tuned for economy, and riders can expect a mileage of around 30 to 35 km per litre depending on riding style and conditions. With a fuel tank capacity estimated around 14 to 15 litres, the Xterra 350 offers a respectable touring range, making it suitable for long weekend trips without frequent fuel stops. Moving to the technology and features, Kymco has equipped the 2026 Xterra 350 with a modern digital TFT display that provides all essential riding information. This includes speed, RPM, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and real-time fuel consumption. Bluetooth connectivity is expected, allowing smartphone pairing for call notifications, navigation prompts, and ride data tracking. The lighting system is fully LED, including headlight, tail light, and indicators. The headlamp design not only improves visibility but also adds to the bike's aggressive front-end styling. Some variants may also include USB charging port, which are extremely useful for long rides where device charging is necessary. Another important aspect is rider comfort and touring capability. The windscreen helps reduce wind fatigue at higher speeds, while the seat cushioning is designed for long hours of riding without discomfort. The handlebar position reduces strain on the wrists and shoulders, making it suitable for extended touring sessions. In terms of safety, apart from ABS, the bike is expected to include traction control in higher trims, which adds an extra layer of confidence on slippery or uneven surfaces. The overall electronic assistance is not overly complex, keeping the machine rider-friendly and easy to maintain. Now let's talk about the unique selling points of the 2026 Kymco X-Terra 350. First and foremost is its versatility. It is not just a city commuter, not just a highway tourer, and not a hardcore off-road machine. It sits in a balanced middle zone that makes it useful in almost every riding scenario.